Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Henry, who wanted the Gouf hover type in the colors of Gipsy Danger from Pacific Rim. That worked really well. I took a little time with this because it was your first impression of Gipsy Danger is it's just blue, but there's a little bit more to it than that. The various hydraulics and whatnot in the legs are gold, so I figured that was a good color for the conduction cables. It does have some red trim on the arms and the legs, which I used one of the camo patterns to get some thin red lines on those areas. And it does have numbers on the shoulders and a tiny little, I think, stamp for having beaten a kaiju on its shoulder. So I did my best to emulate those. I had not played the Gouf hover type before Tuesday night when I'm recording this. I like it. Like I think I've said before, there's just been so many hover suits I have gotten better at them. As you can see, I'm still not great, but I'm getting there. Just the trick, I feel like, is you keep moving. Just whether you land the hit or not, just stay in motion and just keep at it. Try not to stop and see what you can do. The other nice thing about the Gouf hover is that it does, its attack animations do negate one of the biggest problems I've had in the past with hover suits, which is that none of the attack animations kill your momentum. Even if you're holding back on the stick well before you start your downswing, there is momentum built into the attack animation. So it's a little bit harder to just kind of stall yourself out like the downswing on the standard Dom or the Dom Tropical Test type can do to you. So yeah, I really like this. I actually came in first on the losing team on my first round out and got top damage on my second round out. And then I remembered to put parts on it and had a couple of tougher rounds, but yeah, also had ones I just enjoyed more, so that is where we're at. And yeah, in addition to a Heat Hawk that has a 3-hit combo and a Puncher Shield, which does not, it's a single hit, and will do the knockback on its downswing. Also has an MMP-80 subweapon, has the giant bazooka as its main weapon, and does have a Gouf custom style linear heat rod. So yeah, you cannot see me, but I was sticking my arm out to the side in a straight line while I was saying linear just to demonstrate it to the nobody that can see this. But, okay, and landed the heat rod, and that, yep, the punch was wrong. I should have used the downswing. The downswing is more or less the same animation as the big tomahawk downswing on the Dwudge and Dwudge Custom. And I think the Desert Zaku has it too. Basically, the big swings on all of the things that use that big double-bladed heat tomahawk. But, and that was a mistake, but it resolves a lot faster. There's not that, like, wind-up pause right before it pulls upwards. So it is significantly easier to do something with. Managed to get that Pixie out with the MMP-80. And now I am going to move in on this Slyfrail, which is going to get some hits in on me. But it's also going to rejoin its teammates. So, and once there were no teammates left in that area to rejoin, I think it kind of tried. No, there is one. Yeah, so it just tried to move around to the side and flank it. Got that. And trying to... Okay, well, it used up its boost, so pretty much it is weapons free for me. And big swing. It connected. Big punch also connected, and allies took it out, and that's fine. Stay on the mic, Rob. Keeps the sound more consistent. Bugu is down. But yeah, like I said, I really do like this. It feels good. So this is the level 2. I don't remember if I got all the levels of it or not. Might not have done, but I'm happy with what I got, so I'll go with that. Sure. And let's see, that is a standard Gym 3. There's of course that new heavy Jim Kai on the field as well, which is the sport I was stabbing a second ago. And there it is again on the left. But yeah, like I said, I really do like this thing. I'm surprised, since it is a hovering melee raid. Those can be annoyingly imprecise to me. But again, it's good at making big swings and then getting away, which is pretty much one of the ways I like to do things when I'm in a melee raid. I'd rather just, again, keep moving and hopefully keep myself from taking too much damage. And yeah, that is the downswing. I don't have the knack of that one's full arc quite as well yet. Yeah, I think I hit the shield there. But yeah, it basically, it's one of those things. If something's on the ground by your right foot, you will hit it, and otherwise you just have to be a little bit more careful. And okay, good. The punch landed. And pilot is running away. That's fine. I'm going to leave that for somebody else to get probably and work on the things that are moving. I think I probably just got that heat rod like right in the Gym 3's face to absolutely no effect. And my downswing missed because it fell on top of the building. The one thing I'm kind of surprised about is that, okay, so in game terms, of course, the puncher shield is not a shield. Cannot be broken. It does not have hit points. So it does not have shield tackle skill, but I feel like it should probably get more than 600 damage out of a tackle, even so. Because the DOMs that have the, hover skill usually have enhanced tackle, and you've got a big spiky shield. You should get better tackle damage than 600, in my opinion. But, maybe they felt that would be a little bit unbalanced, because as you can see, this thing can dish out damage pretty well. And it already has 2 really good options for 3, in fact, if the heat rod is ready, for damaging grounded people. So being able to throw a tackle into that too in ordinary situations, probably a little much. If your target is up on a building, though, that can be a thing. About a minute to go. We've got a decent lead, and someone has rightly sent tighten our defenses, but I was definitely kind of just feeling it at this point and having a good time, so I decided to go out and go for it. I got the skill that gives you increased attack power for move parts, so I put both the overtuning part that gives you extra boost speed and the part that gives +5 movement speed on it, and they definitely do well by this. Just again, if you're going to be doing high-speed hit-and-run tactics, being able to move a little bit faster than anybody might anticipate for this modeled mobile suit, a good plan. So yeah, it is, and punch takes it, and that is pretty much it for action on this round, I believe. Yeah, number 3 is going to get the enemy that's down the trench well before anybody gets there. But yeah, this was fun. I really like this one. It's nice when I finally get down to a request when I can just get it in the same day. And, thank you to everyone for their patience with requests all the time. I really do appreciate it. Because sometimes they go this easy and sometimes they just don't. But yeah, top score at 3665, out damaged by the Gundam. That doesn't surprise me. 8 and 3, and top diversions. I think 8 and 3, while being, looked at the most of anybody, pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed that, Henry. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. It was kind of weird looking up Gipsy Danger references too, because just they're about the only agreement that different sources have on it is it's blue. It's like a medium to lightish blue. Sometimes it's darker and glossier, sometimes it's paler and a little bit more matte, depending on the source you're looking at. Stills from the movie, model kits, concept art, etc. But yeah, just I hope I picked a good color. I think it looks pretty good for it. My only regret is that it is kind of rare to see port base at high tide anymore, because I would not have minded fighting in the water with this.